turning setbacks into strengths, wounds into wisdom, and problems into prosperity. Hello, welcome back to the podcast. Today we're talking about the book, The Wealth That Money Can't Buy. This is actually the second book that I read from this author. The first one was The 5 a.m. Club. It was one of the first books I read on my journey, and it was very life-changing, and I still wake up at 5 a.m. to this day. So if you're interested, I have another video on the 5 a.m. Club. I'm also interested in reading The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari, so that will probably be the next book of his that I read. I've linked all the information to the book down below if you're interested in reading more, and these are lessons that personally resonate with me. As always, take what serves you and feel free to leave the rest. I also have my notes in front of me, so I don't go too far off track, and let's get started. Riches often sit right in front of us, but we ignore them because we've been programmed not to value them. So this is talking about your family, your loved ones. It can be what you already have. Money is important, but it's not everything. Financial prosperity is only one of the 8 forms of wealth. You can be cash rich, but life poor. So the 8 forms of wealth he describes are 1. Growth. This is self-improvement. 2. Wellness. This is peak mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical vitality. 3 is family, a happy home. Number 4 is craft, purposeful work. 5 is money, fuel for freedom. 6 is community, social networking. 7 is adventure, exploration. And number 8 is service, helping others. I cried because I had no shoes until I saw the man who had no feet. Meaning we can always find a reason to be grateful. Don't sweat the small stuff, it's all small stuff. Without a rich heart, wealth is an ugly beggar. Be respectful, yet assertive. Polite, yet brave. Civil, but candid. Loving, but self-respecting. Rivers know this. There is no hurry. We will get there someday. I feel like this is such an important reminder for me. Since starting my YouTube, and just my online presence, I find myself feeling rushed. I just want to get to the point where I can be a successful YouTuber and quit my job and start living my dream life. When I say dream life, I mean like being able to do what I want with my time. But that's not really a way to live. Not being grateful for where I am now and always just striving for the next thing, but to remind myself, like a river, to enjoy every day, to be grateful to even have a job with stable income while I pursue my dream. And I want to continuously catch myself when I'm feeling that rush feeling and ask myself, like, what's the hurry? If you're always in a rush for the next thing, then life will just fly by without you even noticing it. The person who catches 2 rabbits catches neither. So when he was talking about this, he was talking about, so you're always working. And when you're working, you're thinking about, oh, I just can't wait to be on my vacation. I can't wait to be relaxing at home. When you're at work, you're thinking about relax. But when you're relaxing, say you are finally on that vacation, some people have the problem where they always are thinking about work, like, oh, I have to go back to work and do this. When you work, work. When you relax, relax. Don't bring work into your relaxing. If we command our wealth, we will be rich and free. If our wealth commands us, we are poor indeed. You never want to be money rich and happiness poor. The author emphasizes how money is important. There is nothing wrong with wanting money and enjoying your life, but it is sad when many people, even myself included, can put money on a pedestal. And so many people think, once I have this amount of money, I will be happy. And so many times, it's the people that have the most who actually feel the least happy. And that is why me and my partner always strive to make it a point every day to smile now, to enjoy life now, and not just wait until one day. Because truthfully, if you're unhappy before the money or the success or the thing that you chase, you'll be unhappy with it because happiness comes from within. Nothing external can make you happy. It'll just give you temporary satisfaction until the next thing. Do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, do better. Being the richest person in the cemetery doesn't matter to me. Going to bed at night, saying we've done something wonderful, that's what matters to me. I don't need to be the richest man in the cemetery. This quote is so eye-opening. We all end up in the same place, right? We're all the same on the inside, just flesh and bones. And who cares if you make money? What did you do with your life? Did you help others? Did you leave a positive impression on the world? Did you make someone smile? Everyone is going to make an impact on the world. I do believe that is a fact. And everyone thinks that the money is the only way. But we impact the world every single day, driving safe, being kind to a grocery clerk, doing the right thing even when no one is watching. You can curse the darkness or light a candle. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. Live fully and do not be afraid. 20 years from now, you'll be disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones you did do. The important thing is not how many years in your life, but how much life is in your years. Go for it. Ask for the things you want, especially if it's not hurting anyone. The only failure is the failure to try. Pursue your passion. There's no point in pushing off your passion until you're too old to do anything about them. The majority of people are like that, sadly. They're rushed from place to place to keep up with their professional obligations, social commitments, and towering to-do lists. The weeks will slip into months, and months into years, and years into decades. Don't let that happen to you, my dear friend. Forget not the magic. Don't be so busy being productive that you betray your soul's longings. Don't be so serious that you stop laughing at silliness. Don't be so driven that you forget how to be human. Do not live your parents' life or your neighbor's way or by the method influencers tell you to be liked, accepted, and popular. Live your life. It's all you have, and you're not going to get a second chance. Keep an open mind. It never hurts to question the beliefs you always have been told were true. Fight any limitations that keep you small. Happiness is an inside job. So many good souls are trapped on the treadmill of telling themselves they will be happy and enjoy life's journey I'll be happy when I find my ideal love partner. I'll be happy when I'm my ideal weight. I'll be happy when I get my job. I'll be happy when I'm financially free. Short-term pleasure is different from happiness. Joyful is an internal state you create and a choice you make by daily thoughts, habits, behaviors, accomplishments, and adventures. Most of the fears that stop us from living fully are nothing more than lies scared people have taught us. The author talks about creating an anti-hero scenario. He says to write down all the dreams that will die, the moments you will miss, the people you could lose. Get more scared of what will happen if you don't try rather than you do try. A lot of people fall into the trap in believing that their good days are behind them. They have lost a lot of their hope. They fail to see better times and a brighter future. Make what's coming even better as you grow older. Find spots on this wide planet that make you feel blessed to be alive. You don't take the things with you when you go, so enjoy them, but definitely do not define who you are or measure the success by the possessions that you have. Helping is more valuable than acquiring. Giving is more fulfilling than taking, and being useful is more satisfying than collecting. Why does being powerful all too often mean stepping on others so you can rise? Isn't that hard on your heart and supremely bad for your soul? Isn't being honestly powerful all about lifting others up versus tearing them down? Everyone matters. Everyone has an impact on the world. And yes, that does very, 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 very much mean you. Our society places billionaires, sports stars, and celebrities on a pedestal. Yet what about the single parent, working 3 jobs to put food on the table? Even within the struggle, puts a smile on their face, always making a great example for their children. Or the librarian, teacher, nursing home assistant, or street cleaner who works quietly for the benefit of many, who receives no fame, fortune, or applause, yet softly influences people's lives. I'm not sure where you are in life's process, but I do very much wish to remind you that you do have magic within you, potential that needs to be realized, and a very real ability to impact humanity in a big, bold way, or maybe simply in a tiny fashion, which is certainly just as valuable. I thought this book just had so much information, just really great reminders, that money is only a piece of the puzzle. It is a tool, it is the fuel for freedom, but it is not everything. And I would love to hear what your thoughts are if you have read the book, if you got anything out of it that maybe I missed. But yes, that is all I have for today. I hope this is able to help you or someone you love, and I'll see you in the next one.